Hello, Gary. Can you guys hear me okay? Gigs and Financial Tetris channel. It's 10:59 a.m. We're gonna go right into a live shift, a live block with Grubhub. I better start it. It's 10:59. Let's go. We're gonna try to go live for probably half an hour to an hour. I'm gonna share with you my experience with Grubhub so far at Premier level. This is my first week with scheduled blocks that are like reasonable, not 1 a.m. blocks and 3 a.m. blocks and 5 a.m. blocks, which I had to do continuously for 4 weeks of 3 a.m. blocks to make it to Premier. So has it been worth it getting to Premier? It's still too early to tell, but I have definitely seen a difference immediately as soon as I got to Premier with orders. Continuity is what I look for. That's what I'm striving for with all of these companies. I am at Platinum with DoorDash, and I am now at Premier, Grubhub Premier with Grubhub. I'm still trying to fit the Tetris blocks where it maximizes my the potential so I can make good income. That being said, Monday was my first day at Premier on scheduled hours. I had only a few hours, and yeah, I got to keep track to see if this is worth it or not. I'm going to try to stay on Premier for quite some time. It took me 6 weeks to get there, so I better try to stay there at least 6 weeks now, right? Again, unfortunately, oh, here's the first one already. It's like non-stop. View, screenshot, $11, veggie grill. Let's go. It's been non-stop. This is both days. I haven't even had much of a chance to do the other ones. That's something that I have to work on. But for now, let's see where we headed. Navigate. We're going to Riverside Drive.
On North Hollywood Way.
This is perfect.
Continue on North Hollywood Way for 1 mile.
So I'm sitting at, for the first 2 days, at $431.83. Mother cabra. Let's go. Again, I'm looking for continuity. I'm not necessarily looking for that big order. I know a lot of you I see a lot of posts on Reddit. I've been reading Reddit a lot, believe it or not, because I'm trying to get acquainted, familiar with what's going on lately with these gigs. Obviously, I've been doing these gigs. I signed up with Grubhub in 2018 and a half, and with DoorDash 2017, Uber Eats 2015. So I'm still trying to, I went to Reddit to try to see what's going on now. It's a lot different than what it was years ago. So not trying to reinvent the wheel, right? Just try to absorb information from a lot of people that do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and then obviously I'm gonna try it myself and then make my own decisions. Every market is different, as you guys know that. But yesterday I did 431 bucks. I do keep track of the mileage here.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Alameda.
It's just a lot easier to keep track of everything when you're doing all the gigs here. That way, and add up how much I've made during the day. It's a lot easier to do it for me to do it here versus having to go on every app and look at the screenshots of how much I made at 2 o'clock and then go to the calculator and add the Uber Eats and add the DoorDash and add the Grubhub and stuff like that. So I also add put the miles here, and I already know how much I'm making per mile, especially because I'm trying to be like cabra doing this, right? With all these gigs. My goal eventually will be to get to 2K a week. I'm at 1,800, but I have been sacrificing this time where I can make more income just to get certain levels up, to get my platinum level in Grubhub Premier. Like I had, how many Grubhubs I did yesterday? I only had yesterday like 7 to 9 a.m. and 11 to 1. I only had a few blocks, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. If I'm better off being on block or for just a few hours a day,
you will arrive at your destination.
or more hours on the block with Grubhub, because obviously when you with Grubhub, to maintain your ratings and your acceptance rate and your schedule block rate, you basically can't do anything else. So right now I'm on the block. I'm on 11 to 2 with Grubhub, so I can't have anything else on. However, it's proven, it's shown at least the first 2 days that yes, they keep you going non-stop. Yesterday I averaged $2.34 a mile with Grubhub. Monday I averaged $2.52 a mile with Grubhub. I made like 400. Yeah, pretty much most of the money I made has been with Grubhub. I've done some Uber Eats on Monday and some DoorDash, but that's what I'm looking for, continuity. My goal is to be at $250 by 6:30, even though realistically all these food companies, when you make the money, is really between 6 and 8 p.m. but I don't want to do that. But anyways, our first stop is where are we going to the veggie place. One thing about Grubhub, if it tells you 11:09 pickup and you click arrive at 11:09, you will be marked late, which makes no sense. So I have to get there before 11:08. It tells me 11:09 pickup a.m. 11:08. So obviously you want to start hitting arrive from here. You want to try to click on arrive as close as you can. That way you avoid being late. All of these little things do matter with Grubhub, of course, and DoorDash. If you want to get to those tiers, to those levels. I know a lot of you guys don't like that program. I do like it because it's based on the work that you put in. And obviously I'm in LA. I mean, I see a lot of posts about I better turn left here. Okay, I already hit arrived. I've seen a lot of people post about like some bad orders. I'm just lucky that we're in LA and we got Prop 22. Here, most of the orders that are non-tippers are paying me at least $5-6. So, you know, I may get a $6 order with no tip. And if it's a few miles, again, I try to average $2 a mile. If it's a few miles, I'm still gonna get that pay too for the 34 cents. So I think that's an advantage that we have here in California. So those of you that are in Cali, try to take advantage and try to get to top level with these companies, and I think you will see the difference. Let's pick up this stuff, right? Here we go. Here we go, back to my chest. So we're gonna try to do this for an hour. If it's affecting me too much, my operation, then we're just gonna stop. God, this one is so wide. There we go. Here we go, mother cabra. Let's go, mother flowers. Let's tighten this up. I already kicked on arrive. The good thing about Grubhub, the most important thing today is that to them is that you arrive on time. It doesn't matter. Obviously, you don't want to be late to the delivery, but they mark your ratings based on being on time from getting the time to get to the store, not the time to deliver. With DoorDash, it's a little different than Uber Eats. Can you guys see? There we go. I'm at the veggie grill. Already arrived. Picking up for Betty. Every merchant is different. These people here are pretty cool, pretty fast. They offer me water sometimes, build relationships, and stuff like that. Hello, buenos días. Tengo una orden para Betty. Sometimes I'll bring my plastic cup here and they'll let me fill it up with ice. We are in Studio City, California. The Cena Farms is right there. That's a good store for good orders. That's another thing. Like Mendocino Farms has a lot of good orders, but you have to be a platinum or. ¿Ya está? Muchas gracias. There's a lot of places, restaurants in this area that, you know, you get some good orders. But one thing that you guys need to understand is that if you're not a high level tier, you're not gonna see those orders. So if you're like a, let's say, silver or not even at any level with DoorDash, don't waste your time coming to hang out where all the big orders are, because chances are that you're not gonna get them unless you're like at a gold or platinum. So I know a lot of you guys don't like, this helps me out a lot. I know it looks funny, right? Like I'm endorsing them. No, this helps me out a lot in situations where parking is a problem. But yes, do not make that mistake of hanging out where there's a lot of big orders if you're at a bad level with some of these companies. Most of those orders, I gotta go with the people with the most merit as far as the work you put in and get your ratings up and all that stuff. When you're at the lower levels, like I was when I started this, you're gonna get the Taco Bells, the Pizza Huts, and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you will not see good orders, but don't make that mistake of like, oh, there's a lot of restaurants there. If you're a low level with Grubhub and DoorDash, yeah, you're not gonna get much of that. Just giving it to you real. So here we go. Let's go deliver. Ooh, my car didn't want to start. I will write down my stuff. I take screenshots. Right now it's gonna be hard because I'm doing this video. I usually write them all down immediately. I have so far like 2 Uber Eats, and I had a Grubhub or 2 before I went on scheduled hours. So let's go deliver. Let's talk to you guys real quick. Whoa. Okay.
Head north on North
Oh,
Rose
there's a
Street
car
to
accident.
West Riverside Drive, then turn right onto West Riverside Drive.
Let's see. Here's another thing I need to talk about real quick. Let me make sure, because sometimes the addresses, they're the 2 same street names. Yeah. This is not a great order, but I want that continuity. Eventually, if I see that my average is $2 a mile, doing all of them, then that's it. I think a lot of you guys sometimes get too caught up on one specific order, and like, oh no, that's $7 6 miles. That's not even, no. Eventually you're gonna get an $8 half a mile, and then you're gonna get a $10 5 mile. That's $2 a mile, and then you're gonna get like a $15 8 miles or 9 miles. That's like $1.25 a mile. But how I do it at the end of the day, obviously I'm in my testing beta phase right now. I got to Premiere, so I'm taking everything, obviously, because I want to get all my percentages up. And but at the end of the day, when I average what I made divided by the miles that I drove, that's it. 232 yesterday. Yeah. So yesterday, just with Grubhub, I made 218, something like that, divided by 87 miles. It came to 234 a mile. The day before, I made 190.83 for 62 miles. That was $2.50 a mile. So Monday, Tuesday, 232 a mile, 234 a mile, and 252 a mile. I'm averaging 240 a mile. So that's how I look at it, because everybody only talks about the orders that are long mileage, but nobody talks about that $10 2 miler. That's $5 a mile. So let's see what happens. Let's talk to you guys real quick. Again, I'm in California, man. Like, the worst order I got the past 2 days. Let's see. The minimum one that I got is $6 with Grubhub. There's no $4. I have never seen a $4, $3, $2 order here in LA with Grubhub. Now with Uber Eats, you do, because Uber Eats really pays bad here, but they pay you a lot of Prop 22 compared to these other ones. These Grubhub and DoorDash pay you more up front of that Prop 22 money. So, who's up? Dámelo. So this one, it's a 50-minute ride, 4 miles. It's a little bit of traffic. You know, I'm covered by Prop 22. I can see this being a problem with another state. So I'm just lucky and grateful that we're here in LA.
Turn right onto West
And
Olive Avenue.
there will be some good orders that I'm gonna average $5 a mile, and then there's gonna be one I'm gonna average $2 a mile and stuff like that. My ratings are really high.
Turn right onto West Olive Avenue.
My acceptance rate is at 98% right now. Another thing too is I've learned where to position myself. Remember, I had to do this for 6 weeks. I paid attention
Continue for 1.5
what
miles.
areas to not to be after I deliver. Get the hell out of there, or stay there. It's all depending on the type of locations, type of stores that are there too. Like, there's a Kentucky Fried Chicken here every 30 miles. So as soon as I'm close to a Kentucky Fried Chicken, I'm turning off all of the apps, because there's a chance you're gonna get that customer that's craving Kentucky Fried Chicken that's 15 miles away, and it's gonna give you $1 tip. You know, yes, here you will probably get, 12 miles away, $1 tipper. You're gonna get a good pay up front from a decent, because the Prop 22 they're avoiding sometimes. Uber Eats and not Uber Eats, DoorDash and Grubhub. So that 10 miler, they may pay you $12, and it's a $13 order for 10 miles. That's a rough one, but sometimes you got to take it. It all depends how you approach it. I'm doing it full time, so for part-timer, this stuff that makes no sense. It wouldn't make any sense. If you're a part-timer, you're probably just gonna wait and not worry about these tiers, right? Which makes sense, and just wait for big orders. You're not gonna take a $6-7 4-miler maybe, because you're part-time. Obviously you're gonna have more downtime than and play around. Then I'll decide in a month or two, you know what? Is it worth it? No, I'm gonna look at my numbers. I'm gonna look at the end of the week, and then I'll decide, you know what? I'm just better off at the low levels. But realistically here, Grubhub, you got to be in Premiere just to see anything. I mean, it was very hard to get to Premiere. It was very hard. You don't have scheduled blocks here. Like in Arizona, you could be a pro level, partner level, and you can go on Saturdays and grab some hours in the afternoons. Here in LA, you're not gonna grab any decent hours at the partner level or pro level. You're gonna get the 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. and the 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and that's it. The only time that you're gonna see hours Premiere is because the Premiere level, you actually set your availability, and then they'll send you a schedule. Today, Wednesday at 2 o'clock, I'll see my schedule, and then I have 24 hours to delete what I don't want. So I'm trying to decide, if they give me 10 to 4 next week on a certain day, I may just take 11 to 2. That way it frees me up for the other gigs. So we'll see. How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm in a bad street. I'm in Cahuenga. Sometimes you gotta get that order like this one that ruins, especially like when I was trying to get to the levels, especially with DoorDash, and it's peak time. There's once in a while you get one order that ruins that peak time. Fortunately for me, I have a 11 to 2, so I think I'll be all right. I think I'm gonna get continuous orders, which is what I'm looking for. But it sucks when that happens. There's always that order once in a while where it's peak time, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. dinner time. You've been waiting for that time. You got hours that blocked with DoorDash, and you go and grab a $7 order, 2 milers, great, $3 a mile, but they can't find the order. You have to call, then they start making it, and that order that you expected to take 10-15 minutes max to deliver takes you 30-35 minutes, and it ruins that entire block. That's going to happen sometimes. Just pay attention to those locations, which ones to avoid, when to decline, when not to decline, times of the day. Those are the times of the day where you try to avoid those merchants that ruin it for you, because you want to get as many orders between 5 and 7 or between 11 and 2 as you can, because those are the peak times. Like Popeyes takes forever here. If it's 5 to 7 and I see a Popeyes, $6, I'm declining it. Now if it's $15, I already have a frame of mind, a mindset that I know they're gonna take a little bit longer than your standard merchant. Another one, Jersey Mike subs, my least favorite. It's feast or famine. 1 out of every 5 pickups, it's ready. The other 4 you gotta wait forever. Lunchtime, Jersey Mike subs, no chance. I mean, there's times you gotta take it. Why? Because it's a slow day. But Jersey Mike's, that ruins your entire block. That's an order that you think it was gonna take 10-12 minutes from the time to pick up, because you're parked in front of the plaza. It's the Jersey Mike's is that right there, and then it ends up taking 35 minutes, and there goes your 11 to 1. So pay attention to all of that stuff. But I mean, we're doing good. We did 1,700 last week. We did 1,822 the week before. We're still putting the Tetris pieces together. I'm finally at Premier. Now, what happened with DoorDash, they changed the program here where it was 80% acceptance rate. They switched it up to 70, and then they switched it back up without notice. So I was at 79%. I was at 90% initially. But when they did that, when they dropped it to 70% acceptance rate, I wasn't happy about it. I knew I was going to start seeing junk. They basically made it easier for drivers to get to platinum here. 70% and 97% completion rate, 96% completion rate, and 150 deliveries a month. I had like 240. So one day I see that it's no longer 80%. I was like, cool, only 70. But then I'm like, no. I know what's going to happen. More drivers are going to be at platinum. There's going to be more junk. That's exactly what happened. That was a 90% acceptance rate. I like to keep it 10% over whatever the requirement is. And when that happened, I started to see nothing but junk. And I dropped it to 79%, which at that point, I'm like, cool, because now it's only 70%. To be at platinum, and instead of 97% completion rate, 96%. Well, they changed it up a few days ago again, where you have to be at 80% and 97% completion. So I woke up, turned it on, I want some silver status. I'm like, what? So I'm like, that's messed up. Now I have to fight 1 more percent to get to back to platinum. But then they sent me an email apology 2 days ago saying, I'm sorry, we messed up. I know we did some quick changes. For the mess up, we're giving you a whole week at platinum. So I have a week at platinum, but I'm not seeing anything because I'm at 79%. I'm really at silver. They're not giving me anything even to get to platinum. So I'm like, okay, let's just keep doing a Grubhub thing. All right, let's put this up here, guys.
Continue for 3 miles.
Yeah, this is a rough start, but I'm concerned because they have been giving me a lot of continuity. Like yesterday, I ended up in Sylmar, but it was nonstop. I actually had, I think of the 2.5 hours in the afternoon, I only had 5 minutes of downtime. I would actually go to deliver, and boom, before I get to delivery, they send me another one. And by the time I went to pick up at that restaurant, they send me another one. So let's see if that's gonna happen today. My concern is that I don't like this area where it's sending me. So if it's gonna be like the past 2 days of continuity, which I've been grateful for, oh, I don't like ending up over here. this area in LA. I don't, but that's the thing, you know. I'll take the continuity. Not that I'm happy that I'm gonna be in that area, because there's just a lot of traffic here. So it's still early again. It's my third day on Premiere. Um, so yeah, I'm not happy about this first one. Now another thing is that I'm trying to get my three on Premiere, my three categories that you need to be. Let me show you guys. You need to be a Premiere. You need to be at 95% acceptance rate. It's ridiculous with Grubhub. And you need to be 80% or higher on time arrival, and 95% schedule commitment. That's easy. I mean, if you take a schedule, you just gotta not delete it or just fulfill it. But that 95% acceptance rate is, man. Luckily, I have not gotten those crazy orders that I see on Reddit. I think the worst one I've done was like $12, 10 miles. You know, I've seen some crazy ones out of the state of California. I attribute some of that too, though, that I've done my homework, though. I kind of know where to try to hang out, where I don't there's not a chance that I would get there's a slighter chance, less of a chance that I would see some of those orders. Again, one of those is, like I said, some of those merchants that you know they don't have a lot around, like Arby's. There's an Arby's here like every 30 miles. So every time I'm near an Arby's, like, I'm out of there. I turn off everything. However, now at Premiere level, I can't do that on a scheduled block. If you do that, then it affects your percentage with Grubhub. With DoorDash, I love it. You can just pause and get the hell out of the area. But this is new for me this week. We'll see how it pans out. If it's worth it, being a slave and an employee. It's almost like an employee of Grubhub right now. But so far, I mean, there's the results. It don't lie. We're at 431.83. We did 241 yesterday. And I think I was averaging, I did the average, it came to $31 an hour divided by the active time. So that's not bad. We're just gonna see if we can coexist. DoorDash Platinum, which I'm a Platinum now again, but I'm not seeing anything because they gave me a gimme pretty much. My ratings are not even Platinum, they're Silver, so I'm not seeing crap. So I can't wait to be at like Platinum fully, like with my stats that count, and Grubhub. You know, it may be counterproductive. Again, I can just DoorDash anywhere when I'm at Platinum. And I have been trying the times that I don't have scheduled blocks with Grubhub. I have been trying to get DoorDash orders, but in the past 3 days, I've only seen like 3, and I've taken all 3, and I'm still stuck at 79% and 96% completion. Yeah, they backdoor me pretty bad. I was a Platinum, and then I let it drop a little bit, and they changed it, and they changed it back, and I just have a free week, like a coupon, basically. But I'm not seeing any orders, so we'll. Yeah, this is a bad order right here, guys. But you never know. The next one may be Oh, there we go. That's exactly what happens, man. I got a green light. There's a 13. Accept. There we go. It's nonstop. It's every minute. It's like that again. That was a $13 one. I took a screenshot. Again, I took it. I'm looking for continuity right now. That was a $13, 7 miles. So that's what, $1.30 a mile. Eventually, it will. Oh, someone's crushed their orders ready. Eventually, there'll be some orders that'll even it up. There'll be some orders that, you know, I'm making $6 a mile, and then there's going to be another one going to make $4 a mile, $7 a mile. Then there's one that's going to be $1 a mile. Let's see. Let's take a look at it real quick. Screenshot. Okay, $14. That's not so bad. Oh, good. It takes me back up. I'm happy. It takes me back up. It doesn't keep me down here. It takes me by Gelson's. That's perfect. So there you go. That's 13, 14 bucks, 8 miles. That's almost buck 60, buck 70 a mile. This one's not so great. Buck 30 a mile. Again, there will be some that will balance me out. And also remember, already right there, California, 8 miles times 34 cents. That's another 240. And 6 miles times 34 cents. That's another buck 80. So that's the advantage. So I mean, Premier is the only way to even try to make anything with Grubhub in California. I do not. Yeah, no, this is a bad order, but it is what it is. I mean, the next one gets me out of here. I'm very happy that it takes me back out of here. Anyways, let's read up with you guys. Well, you guys get a little taste of LA. This is the first time I've ended here in 6-7 weeks with Grubhub. Ugh. Yuck. Mo Manny, what's up? Ellery, Cesar, Ace of Spades, Tyler, what up? What's up, mother flowers? All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, I got an order that was canceled. I will get paid for that. So let's hit continue. I got free food, I guess. If you already picked up food items, feel free to keep or discard them. I got free food. Continue. Let's navigate. Where are we going? Oh no, I won't get paid for that. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. Oh man, that was the next order, I think. Dang it. I'm only 3 minutes away. I'm saying dang it because that order was taking me back up. Yeah. Hopefully the next order won't keep me here. All right, let's go. Let's take care of this delivery. Let's put you guys back there. Man, that sucks. That order, no, I'm not getting paid for that. That order was taking me back up. I just hope the next order doesn't keep me around here more than, here it comes. It's non-stop, guys, on Premier. Screenshot, $15, 8 miles. Oh, it's going back up north. I'll take it. I got lucky. I got almost an exact order. But this is how it's been with Premier, guys. It's like non-stop. Non-stop. I did take like a 7 a.m. to 9, and that was a waste. And that's what I'm learning through the process. More details. I gotta turn right here soon. Yeah, because of the fact that they send you your schedule and then you have 24 hours to move hours and remove them before getting penalized. And it's my first week, so I'm trying to fix up those boo-boos that I'm making. So like for next week, my schedule comes out at 2. I totally got rid of anything in the morning. I put 10 to 4 with Grubhubs because I made the mistake, being a rookie, right, of setting like I'm available almost all day, and I kept those like, yeah, early in the morning I should get some orders. I should have known better. I've been doing this for 6 weeks. You don't get many orders from 7 to 9 a.m. That's just a fact. So I'm stuck tomorrow too from 7 to 8:30. But next week, even though they may send me those hours, I'm gonna get rid of those because I want to use those hours from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. to do the other gigs. I have to maintain my platinum. I have to get it up to 80%. So, but the other order I just got, we got lucky, very lucky.
800 feet, turn right onto Lexington Avenue.
Okay, I hope there's not an apartment. More details. No apartment. Yes. Gotta love it when it's not an apartment in this area.
Turn right onto Lexington Avenue, then your destination.
Most of the apartments that I do in Studio City, Burbank, Glendale, they're apartments. I mean, it is what it is. But the problem here in LA in this area is the traffic and the spots to park.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh, there you go. I've been here before. Yeah, there's a spot right there. Sometimes I get away because I have this magnetic signs, and I'll park in spots where, like, you know, apartment complexes have the gates, but there's enough space where you can get on the side, park, people staring at you. But now they, you know, they see that I'm doing a delivery, they see my signs, and they're kind of like a little more forgiving. Yeah, so here we are. Let's deliver. But I guarantee you, it's gonna be like this, non-stop, order after order. All right, let's get you guys back on board. We're gonna finish the video after this one so I can concentrate. Time is of the essence here doing this gig, and then we'll follow up later. I want you guys to comment, like. Let's get this food. Vamos al mambo! And then I gotta get to the next delivery. We got no drinks, instructions. Oh, come on, give me a code, please. So annoying. Oh, leave it a reception. Yes. God, I love it. But I need a code to get in. Oh, push button. Oh, it's not okay. Perfect. Hello, Betty.
Betty?
Yes.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thanks.
Have a great day. Oh, I think I gotta take a picture.
Okay.
Cheese. Thank you.
Amazing.
Have a good one. Thank you. All right. Submit. We gotta go to the next pickup. Stop to deliver. Let's finish the next delivery. Then we'll finish the video. Ugh. Again, continuity is what I'm looking for by getting to top level with these gigs. And that's what I'm getting with Premiere, man. It's like non-stop. Non-stop. So let's keep that non-stop going. All right, next one, 11:55 pickup. It's taking me back up there, which is great. Taking me back up to where I like to hang out at. We're going to Hollywood Boulevard. What's the name of the place? San Alum Coffee, Hollywood Boulevard. Let's go. I'm so happy that takes me back to where I was. I can't believe it. It's taking me right back to Burbank.
Then turn left onto Highland Avenue.
Again, remember, if you knew what Grubhub, if the arrival time is, let me see what time I have to be there by. Now, here's the order. $15 takes me back, $8, 8 miles. Yee! Here's the order. Now let's go back to the order again. 11:55 a.m. See, it tells me be there 11:55. If you tap on arrive at 11:55, is considered late. So you got to be there by 11:54. They usually give you like a window of 4 or 5 minutes extra to
At the light, turn left onto Highland Avenue.
to get there. Let's see what time gonna put me there. 11:34. I should be there more than
Turn right after Chick-fil-A on the
I should be there in time. Now that's one of the things too. I want to get there as soon as possible because by then, obviously they see that I'm being fast and they'll send me more and more orders. There's times like yesterday it was crazy. I had 4 orders at the same time. I picked up pizza. On my way to delivery, I got an order for a place. I accepted it. I make it more complicated because I like to pull over and take screenshots and then click accept, because I like to keep track of everything and write it down. And then after I delivered to the first one, I went to pick up the pizza, the other. On my way there, I got another one. They stacked another order from there. On my way to go deliver, I got another one too. And I ended up delivering to one person, then picking up to another shop, and then delivering to the other 2. So Premier has definitely been a huge difference for myself. Not every market is the same. Here in Southern California, okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop yapping. Feel free to ask questions, and let me set this up where I can actually look at that on my other phone. Here we go. Because it's going to be a lot easier for me to read you guys' comments. So feel free to do it now. I'll get ready, please. Work with me. There's a lot of traffic right there. I can do it on the same phone that I have on Grubhub. Go to my YouTube. I'm going to make it right here at the light. Volume up. YouTube. Let's find Gary. Can I turn here? Let's go.
At the light, turn right onto West Sunset Boulevard.
I will. So let's find myself here. Here's my channel. Sunset Boulevard. We're going to be here for how long?
Continue on West Sunset Boulevard for 2 miles.
For 2 miles. Every 5 minutes, there's an ambulance or fire truck. Every 5 minutes in LA. No, realistically, like every hour. There we go. No, realistically, like every hour. Okay, here we go. I can see you guys' comments now. Okay, I got 2 miles. Where'd I go? There we go. Okay. Manny, dame luz. Ellery. Que lo que? Cesar. Ace of Spades. Tyler. How you guys doing today? How much you guys made? Laura. How's Instacart? How's that company? I don't want to talk about that company right now. Michael. Inocencio. Gregory. Gregory, you need to get you a lawyer and file for arbitration, state your case and evidence, and it'll take a couple months and you'll be back on board, but it will never be the same. Never. Yeah, make sure you have solid evidence or whatever you've been accused of. Ask for arbitration hearing. They'll contact you whenever they want. They'll contact you quicker if you blast them on Twitter. Go to the stock market stuff and have some facts. Do not defame. Have some good facts about what they do, and they'll maybe activate you quicker. They don't want that bad press. Edwin, Mr. Donk, Deep Port. I don't see anybody talking about how you guys doing today. Where are you guys at? I'm gonna tell where I'm at. I haven't put it up here yet. 19 was my first order. Grubhub, 6 miles. Nice. That was a Del Taco. Then I got a Uber Eats. I got all the screenshots. Let's see. So we got 15 plus, that one was canceled, plus 11, 26, plus 12, 38, plus 8, 46, plus 20, 66. No, let's do it again. I think I cheated with that one. So we got 20 plus 8, 28, plus 12, 40, plus 11, no, plus 14, $54. Oh, plus 14. Oh yeah, we're doing good. 54 and 14. We're at $68. And it is what? 11:45. Oh, we're not doing so well. The mornings are just been slow lately. Yeah, we're $64. I'm sure I'll keep. I got till 2 o'clock. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep getting orders till 2 o'clock. That's what's been happening at Premiere. It's like non-stop. So I'm at $64. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at for today? Good job, Mr. Doc. And the 305. You're 108. Artsy's in the house. Hi, Artsy. Where are you guys at? Where are you at, Manny? Where are you at, Laura? Where are you at, Ace of Spades? Where are you at, Tyler? Where are you at? Mirna, dame Lou. We're 69. We're twinsies. Pretty close. I expect to. I'm 11 to 3, I think. So I should be at around $30 an hour. That's what I'm averaging. So 11 to 2. Those are one of the. So hopefully I'll have $90 by the time it's 2 o'clock just on this shift. And then I have another one 5 to 7. That's gonna be a good one too. It is just non-stop. You just accept. Again, I'm lucky I'm not getting those orders that I see online on Reddit. Like $6, 14 miles. Ooh, I think it's just the market. That's, I think, why. And obviously being on Premiere, I'm seeing better orders than I was seeing at Partner Pro. So, but anyways, I'm gonna stop this video. We'll talk later. Love you guys. Back on board. We're gonna start doing edited videos. I have a few lined up. I just have to do the finishing touches on it, and I'll post them. I did post an edited video today about the hack, keeping your not losing your payment card. So go to my videos that are not live. I just got my new payment card for DoorDash. My other one had expired, even though I've been using the Google Pay one. But I got my new card, and you guys know that I like to use this to keep everything. And the links are there too on that video. It's just a 1-minute video, 2-minute video. The links are there where you can get this retractable clip on Amazon, and keeping them here, it really helps you not losing your card. Well, I love you guys. Back to work. I'll talk to you soon.